back in the FBC. I'm just messing around in photo mode because that's a thing now. It didn't used to be. Either that or I just didn't have the hardware for it. I can't recall. Hey, welcome back. We are on the way, I believe, to the maintenance sector to help Artie. Oh, Artie, our dear singing friend.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss.
I'll try to let him do it. I swear, this time, I'll try to let him do it. Beckoning us towards the elevator. I see how it is. I'm sure I mention this every time. Contest winners on the whiteboard. Always fun. Hello. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. I can't believe it. We're starting off, just great. Great for me. It's so nice to see you there. Welcome. Let me know if my secondary light it's casting a ghostly after-image of me back there. That's getting a little distracting, but just pretend I have an evil twin, and it'll be fine. Access corridor. Take me there.
Like I said before,
I don't believe you.
I
need to see it with my own eyes. And that's not all. It's got a friendly tool belt. Also. Hello. Glad you're stalking. I mean, glad to see you. Pardon me as I pinch you briefly there. It's not my intention, really.
The maintenance sector is the Janitor domain.
Let's do this.
If I can find Ahti here,
There we go.
he can help me reach the override.
A little less
Maybe it was you who got me into the
will do
old
us
house
well.
with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like
So
he
I do
made the
believe I
elevator
have-
here that took me to Trench's office.
Sorry, Jesse.
Is Ahti guiding me too?
Sorry, Jesse. I do believe we have telekinesis, is all I was going to say. I have to remember to use it now. One of my very, very favorite things to do. Using telekinesis. Now, where am I going to be? Which way am I going to lean? Arrange yourself thusly, camera. Alright. It appears I need a bit more than telekinesis to reach up there. I've got a little hop on me, but I don't think that's going to quite do it. Not quite. I also think we might have gotten clearance level 1 from the mail room, if memory serves, but we do not have 2 just yet. Looks hissy. Hello there. So nice to see you. Good evening indeed. I hope it's been a successful Saturday for all.
There, in the control room.
Goodness,
How do
this
we get
is
there?
gorgeous. Floating corpses. My favorite. Alright, I guess we're going around. The Ultimate Edition really is stunning. It was already tremendously pretty on my last gen outing. Be with you in a moment, good sir. You have a rash, it seems. You might want to see to that. But it's even prettier now. I absolutely love it in here, and it's so smooth. The frame rate. Alright, I'm just going to grab this thing, because it looks real donkable. I'm going to just donk you right in the face. Hey. I've forgotten all of the buttons. I just don't have a dash yet. That's what I keep missing. Don't come near me, or I'll miss you completely. That's my vow. This is my pledge. I will miss you completely, no matter the cost. Which in this particular instance is very high. We'll get better at it, I swear. I swear we'll get better at it. In the next life. It's been a long day. Please pardon my performance. Focus. That's the secret. Also performing better on a general level. That's the secret. Okay, back to the start. We didn't get in any of the doors anyway, so that doesn't disappoint me too much. And it gives us another chance to see this. Oh, lovely.
Right there.
Pretend the stream started here.
How do we get there?
Right? Thank you. I'll see you guys shortly. Let's zoom in on your harness area. Not for sexy reasons, it's for research. We're a scientific organization, you sickos. Alright, let's do this again, because this worked great. Donk! And then we'll make him die. And then we're gonna hide back here where there's actual, concrete. What that means. Good wall placement. Good for you. Oh, that concrete is treating me well. I do feel like I need to... But she can do it for me. I can stay in one place. She'll do the peeking. Stop that. You rude boys. How are your legs still intact? Recharging there. I see now. Don't shoot me. I'm friendly. Alright, look for health, Nibs. I always forget how precious little health she has at the beginning of this. I'm used to running around, healthful and vigorous. That's not the word for it, I'm sorry. Not quite vigorous. Stop! You're making this more difficult than it has to be. It's very kind of them to listen. Oh, hey there, welcome. I believe I have seen you before in the no-sleep chats. It's good to see you here as well. Oh, I see that popping in to say hello. Gotta head to bed for the night. Happy hunting. I appreciate that. Happy bedding? Is that a thing to say? It sounds like a store motto. Happy bedding. Are you getting treated to a glimpse of my massive health bar? You're certainly getting treated to a glimpse of my crowded upper shelves. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you might have seen up there. My stuffed animal collection. No! That was supposed to be a secret. It's fine. You had to meet Mr. Snugglesworth eventually. And you might be asking yourself, how much are his snuggles worth? Well, I'll tell you. They're priceless. So glad you could pop in there. Of course it's sexy, it's a harness. No, you've got a point there. Mold. I cannot yet survive mold in my human hands. Meat. It's mostly the problem. My inability of my meat to survive. Who else is hiding around up there? I hear the music of your presence. There you are. Hold it. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Stop. All right. Give me that thigh meat. I want to penetrate it with my hot lead. Is that appropriate? I mean, I'm just gonna kill you. It's nothing seedy. Death by thigh holes is no way to go. Swiss cheese right in your chicken tenders? No, thank you. They don't mind it, though. They're just, mindless NPCs and such. I think. God, I think. Okay. This is slowly getting less chaotic. It's supposed to have been a lot more smooth from the get-go, but we're getting there. I'm settling into my role as director. That's the sound I make when I'm settling in. I'm sorry you had to hear that. It's more of a shiver than anything, really. Artie, are you singing? You on the old megaphone, giving us your pipes? I like that. You sound so good. So trilly. A merry chase. You don't say. It's blinking at me. That makes me want to chase it. Oh, okay. Oh, but what's in here first? Oh, hey, TVs. One of my very favorite things. Quiet down in here, ghosts. I'm trying to watch the I'm trying to watch the... Sorry I shouted at you, but we all have to have our boundaries somewhere. And mine happens to be when I'm trying to watch the TV. Enjoy. My favorite childhood program. Yay! Oh yes, you've made the shelf. In fact, it's this shelf right in front of me here. What? What was... Who's hacked my stream and put in lewd images?
Hey, man! What are you trying?
Chuck you.
I'm trying to talk!
Aw, cute dog.
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What happened?
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral
Yes, it
plane.
is.
It's big,
Favorite
white,
show.
and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never
A nightmare.
find your way
It's like a
back
double stuff
home.
Oreo. Where am I?
It's my home.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Kids? You don't happen to remember where your home is by any chance? Parents' names? No? Well, we'll read about it in the documents later. So, ghostly vending machines, tell me everything you know. You're causing this. I choose B9. Deliver to me my pistachios. Damn it. Oh! I'm scared. Is this the astral plane? Are we about to be attacked by beer men?
Ugh. This place makes me nauseous.
Television has gotten to my mind, made me paranoid. I do believe you can come back here later, so there may be some chests and what's it scattered about, but I don't really need to worry about it.
Object of power.
Let's just get to the old horsey
How do you
horse.
think it got down here? A
You guys are
kerosene
learning
horse.
about all of my
Why
traumatic
is
childhood
kid stuff
memories
always so
today.
creepy?
Why didn't they turn it off? Kept dragging me over a quarter mile. It's fine. I've grown on. I've grown on from it. Yeah, kind of makes sense. I can finally obey. Obeyed? Evade. There it is. That's gonna come in handy for not getting, or for getting squished. Sure. I forgot to run. Whole walking evade, not quite as useful. Also works in midair. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's one of my favorite things for a game to allow. Hey, why are you immune to my attacks? Oh well. Alright. You and the horse are now bound.
Let's see the
Friends for life.
Me now.
They won't be able to, Jesse. Not with that obeyed. Alright, get to the other end of this thing. Easy does it. Don't slip. It's very slippery. Why? What is this, Artie? Is there something I can reach down here? I always feel like I miss it on the first go and then feel foolish when we get here later with upgraded abilities. But I don't really see anything grabbable. We'll come back around. No, I don't look very in control at all. Do pardon. I'm so thirsty today. I saw your images on Instagram, and I'm just so thirsty. No. I've been screaming, literally. Oh, screaming and screaming into my microphone for hours today. Just hours. Wasn't recording anything, just got very angry at my microphone. The darn thing. Hello, my love. How's your pool?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for
thank you.
congratulations.
You inspired me.
Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is,
I'm here for you.
I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you
And
help
we
me get
must.
to the override?
That's where the snack machines are.
Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need
Excuse
to get
me.
you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Just a little.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can
Where's
tell
the
you
dog
I'm
buried?
not yesterday's Krause's son.
I certainly
That's
am
why
not,
you'll
sir.
make a great assistant. Very well.
I am no yesterday's
I'll
Grouse's
hit the
son.
facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one.
Watch your
They've
language.
already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the
All right.
pensioner inside is starting to feel the banter.
Is that a third thing, or are you just telling me that for extra information? I'll list it, just in case. The pensioner.
Before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep
What was
up
that?
with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't
Yeah, you
you
got it.
worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end
They
of
will
the
be
trip
on your
before I
HUD.
go to my vacation.
Oh, thanks, Auntie.
The works on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take
Sheath's
care of
gonna
it, and
rattle.
Soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the
Well, that
back.
sounds very
next to the
uncomfortable.
plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
I don't suppose, how do I phrase this? Would you like to go out sometime? I don't mean to impose on your packed vacation schedule, but when you get back... Alright. What do we got here? Janitor work order. What a mess. Alright.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it
Everything?
into a reindeer, not into
Okay.
a moose.
Oh yeah, I'll try to be careful. Try not to burn it into a moose. That's for sure. Lovely. This portrait only has one thing missing. Alright, so did he give me clearance level 2? He must have. That's great. I'll go here immediately, but just in case, let's lie to you and not go there immediately. Was this clearance level 2? Yes, it is. Thanks, Artie. Artie, you are so sweet, and your gifts are so instantly useful. Now that's friendship. No more threshold, kids. Well, I'm gonna throw a huge tantrum in here then. No, it's okay. I've subdued it at the last second. More friends out here. Alright. We'll donk them. We'll donk them quick and get it over with. You? Donking time? Donking Kong? Alright, I think there was one more back here. Let's grab it. Also, I'm sure we peeked in this rather suspicious-looking boiler room to no avail. Alright. Just because I'm paranoid, let's open every door. From here to, I don't know, Calcutta? This is a long way back. I thought it was that room, and that would have been manageable. This is now starting to grind on the poor viewer's time considerably. There it is. This is the one I wanted. What do we got? Book club. Tell me. Unless you... Review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, possibly between a werewolf, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest... No, shh, calm down. Search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. Ouch. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, sexy, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because, you know, dystopian future. And along the way, they just, they have to fall in love. There's also a puppet. I'm not going to talk about that because it's the most meaningful part of the movie to me. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually, you know, fixed. The ending was bold, especially for a young adult. Okay. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world, alone. Bitter. She knows this is the end of her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone, surrounded by danger, tragically, really painfully, no legs, never loses sight of the goal, though, and that's a good soldier's death. Now, I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, being so very emotionally healthy as an adult. But I'd recommend it to my brother's kids, sure. This asshole. Writing book reviews from the perspective of an emotionally healthy adult. What use is that to any of us? Any more documents? No? Boiler rooms? No? Ooh, this looks hot. Let's touch it. I'm melting! Okay, get out of here. Back to the room, where it's all gonna go down. Violently. Explosively. Oh, you're still at work. I'm so glad you're catching me while making money for doing it. That makes me feel very important. Thank you. I mean, I don't technically know what you mean. He's definitely been nose to the grindstone, sir. What are you referencing when you say he's been attending my entertainments? It's a weird way to put it, sir. I think you might want to give him a raise. Oh, what is Hati saying about Northmore? Starting to climb the walls in his bachelor pad. There's all these great little hints. Oh, little hints. We'll get there. I'll give my spiel in a moment when we're in the right room. Alright, this is open now. Grab some goodies. Yeah. Surprised me for a second, so we should be able to go right through instead of having to... through of the spare toiletries. From here on out, our spare toiletries will be uncrushed by my massive evasion.
Okay, so what happens
I
again?
didn't know how to end that sentence for a second there. Oh, hey, Trench.
Too much.
Sounds fun.
Director's duty.
Where can I join in?
Keep the lights on.
Thank you. Let's see the full version of that. I love that you can do this. I'm learning so much. I can't believe I didn't know about this last time.
Power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust.
It looked like Director Trench while we do it.
Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end.
Is that what he looks
The
like?
situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor.
It's still not time yet, but
No prime candidates waiting in the wings. But I was there. Had been the whole time. Keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
it looks like I may have one more we haven't seen yet. Let's double check. We are at war / hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force or foreign power. We will provide countermeasures or strategy. Accept and ingest them at control points. These countermeasures, missions, will benefit you. We will give resources, rewards, for each completed countermeasure. Well, good to know. We'll have to check in back at the... what's it called? Executive sector? Is that it? It's got a specific name that's evading me right now. Finally learned how to do that from a little pony horse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a trap, like an obvious ruse. Everything does when you're, you know, hounded night and day by the paparazzi. That's not how you pronounce it. Let's check to make sure there's nothing under here. And there isn't. What a disappointment for us all. Moving along. Documents. Arish. Escaped OOP. Attention, maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse, well, Simon, I've got news for you. If anyone sees it zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Oops, your security chief, Simon Arish. I'll see you in a second, Simon. I can explain. No, I can explain. I think you'll agree what I did was in the best interest of the... me and... who else? I don't want to be dishonest. We made it. It's about rant time. Let me just make sure the area is secure first. But, ooh, you guys are in for such a rant.
Hey, are you new? Did
Hi.
you go talk with Chief Arish?
Yeah, kind of.
Security booth. He's in charge here.
Okay, right there. I'm sorry, that was rude. We just met. I didn't mean to hear. There? This one? You mean? Very uncommunicative. That's alright. We'll soon grow to be best friends. We will. Because I've got confidence in Jesse. I've got confidence, you see. I've got confidence in all our OOPs. That's enough. Health recovery. I suppose I have been picking stuff up this entire time. Let's see if there's anything I can make use of. No need to say it so saucily, just check. Alright, energy recovery, absolutely, I'll take it. That's my only level 2 mod. I don't have any level 2 mods here. Accuracy. Low health boost. Let's do accuracy, sure. Assets, those are for later. And... Alright. Here we go. Simon! It's me. I've been reading your documents and snooping on you. Tell me more.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Barrage.
It's a very complicated series of steps.
Oh, hang on, you're the new
Directorial override.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's
It's
get
gonna
the
take a
formalities,
while.
please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding
I
our
couldn't
ground.
tell that at all. You look
Whatever's
quite well
gotten
put
into our
together,
bodies hasn't
Simon.
wrecking the coolant pumps and
I
the
like your
power
tie.
converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and
And the rest
crews
of
keep getting
you.
shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry, bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big
Bureau
metal
jargon.
thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling, he's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs
Where?
before he left.
Where did
I
he put
mention
it?
that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Am I too
I
late?
knew the
Maybe we
hiss
can
was
catch him.
coming.
Let's go.
Listen,
Let's go right to the
I love
research
playing 20
sector.
questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys.
There's
run
a
out before
baby
that
in here?
for you.
I'll take care of it.
Ah, I
Keep
see it.
the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh,
If you don't
The
mind.
radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll try not to
I'll
blow
keep an eye
out your
out for
car
it.
speakers.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
It's so nice to talk to you, Simon. I apparently did a little polite curtsy for you. It's a little outdated, sure, but I feel that
When
it...
the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we
You
should
know,
be
I
able
want to
to
be
get this baby
unique
back
in
down
our
to a safe
interactions,
range.
so...
I hope.
Alright, tell me more about you, big guy. How did you get here? Tell me about these patches. Start wherever you
What
like.
do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know
There's
from
weird
Salvador.
shit down here?
Best security
Like this
agent this
baby?
bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest.
But how do
These are the
you like
greatest
it when
people
your
we've had
pipes
in
don't
England.
work, huh?
I'm proud to work with them.
I've done
say
a few
that quite right.
jobs with these kind of folks.
Never mind.
They say what they mean. I like that.
Oh, we all like Simon. We all like Simon an awful lot. I'll be back around to ask you some more questions. Rest your jaw. You look like you've been holding that for a while. As your director, I order you to
Right.
loosen your
We got a
jaw.
lockdown to lift.
Polaris, what are you guiding me towards? What is that? I'll be right there, sweetheart. Hello, gentlemen. I'm the new director. You are. Earphones and headbud. Good. And you? Slimy? Why do they call you that? Because headbud was already taken. I see. I see.
Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed.
Oddish. Security. Security matters. Hey, Simon. I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Artie, just tell him you'll handle it, and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, do pardon. I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. I never noticed before that this mentions the Foundation, before the Foundation DLC was even out. I'll need to look for more of those. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Okay. It's ramble time. We'll find a few more documents, and there's like some dialogue with other characters about this that will truly inform us of these
Look alive.
spoilers I'm about to tell you. But this NSC-02, their power plant, is very interesting. Trench, as he was just saying in his hotline call, is not a prime candidate. He has no real para-utilitarian abilities or affinity. He's a very knowledgeable agent, a very capable agent, but he is not quite what you would call a director. And he's definitely not, for lack of a better word, worthy of wielding the service weapon. I guess this is going to remain red even though I cleansed it. Sure. Might have to clear the area a bit further. I'll get right back to that. Trench. We'll pick up with Trench. Board countermeasures. These are those missions the hotline call was informing us about. Enemies in Executive. We're in maintenance right now. Using Charge, which I don't believe we've unlocked yet. Using Spin, which I don't believe we've unlocked yet. Thanks, Tongue. And Hiss Rangers. So I might be able to kill Hiss Rangers. We might be able to kill any enemies in Executive Sector. Let's just have those active for now. I think you can have 2 at a time. Maybe 3. But we'll try 2. Abilities. Health would be great. She is tremendously unhealthy. Oh, that is very kind of you. Thank you for the subscription. And all of your bits. That is incredibly lovely. Trying to get a hype train going, are you? The absolute audacity. It's nice to see you there. Alright, so we could up her health, we could up her energy, her melee damage, or her launch damage, which I believe is the telekinetic throw. We have 7 points, so we can afford one of these. Yummy. And one of these. Yummy. Now it'll be 2 points for level 2 of that. I'm tempted to get a little more launch. Launch really does save your bacon more often than you think. Oh, awesome. Going live yourself in a bit. Maybe I can switch over to my channel dashboard here and raid you when the time comes. If that would be appropriate. Okay, so we could just go for 2 more of these. I'm a little bit tempted to go for it. We have now an additional weapon form slot as well. See if we can make use of that. Gifting subs, sir, how dare you try to get my hype train going? Do you not care about my stores of coal? It's going now. We're on the way. Now it's a hype. Choo-choo. That wasn't fully committed. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Choo-choo! Enjoy that, your speakers. I promised I wouldn't. And then, the hype train. Okay, so what happened was... No, hear me out. Alright, I'm all out of points. Thank you. That was fun. I feel like a big man now. Spraying my points willy-nilly. That's not the way to say it. So, coolant pumps. This way. I see them there. NSC energy converters. This way. Let's get a peek. Energy converters. Oh, there's shifty-eyed vagabonds lurking in the courtyard below. Disrupting the cobblestones with their dirty, unearthly boots. Sickens me. Let's go the other way. As that's a lot of guys. Hey, it's me. It's Jesse Faden. No, don't come out. Stay back there where you're wanted. Still, you continue to spawn despite my wishes. Who's that? Hey! Particle effects of them dying are incredibly improved from the Xbox One version. Much smoother when that happens. Alright, we've done it. Oh, thank you guys so much for all the bits. That is so lovely of you. Level 3 hype train now. Maybe we can use some of the money raised to buy Locke some new subwoofers. That'll be nice. Really do our part for the community. A threshold remnant. Is it a child? No. No, that would be inappropriate.
Replace the parts.
Replace the parts. Alright, Auntie. I just will. Don't shoot me, I'm friendly. And I have cookies. So, that's 2 reasons. You need more? It's never enough. Never enough for these folks. You give them your best cookies and they just keep hissing at you. Alright. You, sir. Good. Cleanse it. Ooh, and deep breaths. McGee, how dare you? How dare you? Oh, popcorn. Thank you kindly for the warning. I hope that wasn't too long of popcorn time. I don't know why my headset does that. Thank you so much for warning me. I hope that's fixed it. And hello all, it is so nice to see you guys in here. Welcome all of you. From over on the no-sleep side of things, primarily. If you've come from elsewhere, do leave your sources. Unless that would be like a violation of confidentiality, in which case do not. Do not. So is this the waste he was telling me to burn? Let me check our objectives. Burn the trash around the furnace. This must be it. Being that there's a furnace. No, I dropped the radio. Come here. That's a broom. It's still fun. There. Now we can listen to Artie wherever we go. Nariluden mahang eine Wand. Von hetki kulos lepos wodan.
Barrels full of hazardous biological material.
Iotakas
Almost
kut
like they're breaking some
sutan.
environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Oh, that's what Ahti wants, alright. Alright. Try to get the further away ones first. Sorry, not even I knew if I was going to swear there instead. It was a saucy surprise. I gotta get the further away ones. Alright, there must be one down here lurking. Let's try to find it. And grab ourselves some goodies. Thank you again for the warning, and thank you for the hype train. Level 4 now, my goodness. I feel like I should be dancing a lot more than I am. For your entertainment? For your entertainment value. Mail tube complaint. hey, Bozer. Is that an insult or is that a name? Get this. The accounting department still, underlined, says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? I'm just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of tube. It's okay, Rodriguez. It's gonna be okay. That does sound frustrating, I know. We'll just try to get you some copies of your receipts, and then it'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna have to run up and get those. These aren't biohazard. How about down here? Something's glowing green behind that pipe. But it's just in my imagination, I'm sure. Oh no. You may have to rethink the game you're going to stream, as it contains many flashing lights. I have run into that a time or two. I'm so sorry. Thank you for being so patient. There must be one more. And is it up here? That's where it is.
That's all of them.
Alright. Artie's going to be best pleased. There's a little secret area up there. Maybe I can climb it with this ladder. Or maybe the physics engine doesn't quite work that way. Rickety-tickety-tickety-tickety-tick-tick. Rickety-tickety-tickety-tickety-tick-tick. Yeah! Alright. Thanks, physics engine. Dodge efficiency? That sounds a little hard to pass up. Not the right menu. Energy recovery versus dodge efficiency 7%. We'll keep this for now. I'm sure we'll find a better one. So what are these TVs with like a fireplace scene playing in them? The fireplace... Oh, practically demanding that I chuck it, too, into the furnace. How do we get it, though? Definitely not that. Oh, definitely not. Okay, so there might be a way to get up there from the other side. We'll have to check. This is a sneak peek, it seems. Not seeing anything else to grab up here. Let's jump back down the ladder. Safety first. Rickety-tickety-tick-tick. So where would that be? Up there, perhaps? Not necessarily. That could just be a sealed thing. Let's look over here. I'm not seeing another break in the wall. Once we have a little bit more jump height, we can definitely fast travel back here. Check out those TVs. Alright, we're moving on into a cave-like structure. Unstable, structurally.
Like that sound.
We'll just go very slowly, so that we can see if we're about to be crushed by hobgoblins, which I imagine are quite plentiful down in the caves. You know who's plentiful down in the caves? Oh, perfect. We're getting those Hiss Ranger kills in. Thanks, boys. I like your snazzy harnesses, too. Makes a good target and pleasing to the eye. Welcome to the Coolant Pumps. We're going to have to really pump it now. How dare you?
If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Well, I don't want to do that. No, I want to keep my spoon. coming from. Mostly up there, it seems. Good to know. Oh, they've hissed me in. Alright. Oh, Shifty. Get over here. There we go. Took me all my ammo, but we got there in the end. Lower level spawns. Get it out of your system now. Don't make Daddy angry later. And by Daddy, I mean Jesse Faden. As we all know. Hello, hello. Yes, indeed. We're playing a little Control Ultimate Edition. I cannot help myself. I will not.
Shit. What now?
Something's blocking that one. Alright.
Enemy the clock.
Let me make sure there isn't one on the upper level real quick.
To deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in.
It's not just adding flavor to it.
More with his hand in the
Literally
fist.
need to deal with that shit. Clog complaint. Maybe not that kind of clogs. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the f is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Artie keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him, too, but I guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. You're gonna have to take the sink cap off for that, as it says in the instructions. Most people just pour it right on top of the sink cap. I mean, it still works, it's fine. You don't have to be pedantic about it, but... Donk! Ah, what a great game. You, sir. On the catwalk, are you? I can't say I've authorized that. There it is. Get back here, you. Got it. Alright. Now we can figure out where this clog is coming from. Ew. Why does it have veins? Hello? I'm the extreme strength drain cleaner. Here to do my job. Really plumbing your depths.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Alright. Providing us a little walking room. Ew, why? Now it's on my shoes and such. Okay. There he is. Alright, we'll just compact him into the middle there. Nice and easy. Why am I so hungry for nachos all of a sudden? Is there a specific reason I'm starving for nachos? Nothing back here. Fan, you disappoint me. But I understand. After you. After spew. There we go. Took a wild shot to the left, halfway through there. Just to trick it. Think that it could live, and then it would tell me its secrets, but no. It appears to have gone down, but I have definitely not gotten rid of it entirely. Maybe that's enough clearance in the pipes. Let's go try to put this back in.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Meal loin con.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Okay. Oh no. Someone's approaching. Let's make sure they feel welcome when they reach the bottom floor. Oh, I wish I could pick that up. That'd be nice. Hey, big guy. Let's find some cover. Just gotta take this shield out. Get our telekinesis power all soaked back up into me. Oh, that's not gonna help. Eat it. Eat the pipe segment that I chose for you earlier. It's part of your nutritious breakfast. Just hide behind this big thing. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Where's something explosive? Hey, you. There's something explosive. Oh my god, his corpse is still small. Oh no, that's the thing I threw. Never mind. I thought it was very gruesome. Hey, thanks for bringing the elevator down. I sure do appreciate you. It is so nice to see so many of you here. I'm sorry for the late stream today. Hopefully this ends up being right on time. Absolutely one of my favorite games. We'll be back to that moldy section above the control pumps we were just treated to a little vision of. Who's shooting at me? Are you shooting at my friends? That's Simon Arish. How dare you? How very dare you? Rocket-propelled grenades at a time like this. You think that's safe indoors? Is that how they trained you? No thanks. Not for me. Hi! Good shooting. Oh, you must be joking. Deputy officer? He doesn't have a name. No! Not my face! Alright, deputy officer's down. Senior supervisor. He's about to have real sore kneecaps. Stop hitting me. Alright. Deep cleansing breaths to get all that nasty hiss out your system. And then I guess we have to go on to the energy converters. I'll tell Simon, though. I'll be like, hey.
Feels a lot safer when you're around.
Stop it. You're making me blush.
I should be going.
I never returned to
Right.
my rant,
You got a
by
lot
the
down
way.
the lift.
I was just in the middle of describing. When I was standing around here, the trench is not fully qualified for the director position. It's not part of the prime candidate program and has no para-utilitarian skills. The director prior to him, however, Broderick Northmore, certainly did. After he made contact with the service weapon, the gun Jesse is holding, in the Foundation, in, what was it, 1964? He slowly, not right away, developed pyrokinetic abilities. He could, like, conjure fire from perhaps his hands or perhaps his eyeballs. I'm not sure. Oh, that's nice. No one's attacked me yet. How sweet. And he began to go a little bit, funky in the headspace. Telling everyone the gun was speaking to him, yada yada. You would never believe a thing like that. And he sort of had a ritualistic hold on the board for many decades. With this strange arcane power he seemed to wield. Until he finally just became too powerful, and he was a liability to the entire operation. And so they sealed him inside of a chamber called the Northmore Sarcophagus Chamber. And it was 01 at one point, but the first one they were building disappeared one day and appeared in a different location. And so they had to make NSC 2. And later, when we're up on top, there are some control panels in there that will allow you to see inside. Simon was calling it the power plant. It generates power for the entire station and keeps us off of the New York City grid so that we're completely hidden. And however much power we draw, we're never, antagonized for it. However, we do so by keeping a man alive, burning as a source of fuel inside of it, and he cannot die, and he cannot stop burning. And that's what happens to you if you become a liability to the Federal Bureau of Control.
Hurry.
Nope, we already got one. Never mind. Cleanse it. Yes, these grunts, the hiss we're fighting our way through, are in fact Bureau workers.
Right up. You need to fix it before the whole big
And very regrettably, I don't know that there's any way to save them. However, they continue to come back over and over again, so you're kind of fighting the same series of Bureau workers or a couple of different teams throughout the facility. Alright, we got something about a safe object of power. OOP-22, aka the home safe, can produce a barrier using objects or materials from the immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with results. Testing will continue after Cinco de Mayo. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Pardon me. It is a very lovely font. I'm not exactly sure which font it is, like for the area names and stuff. It's so gorgeous. Sir? I was hoping to grab something from down here to throw at him, but it didn't work out. Hey! Oh. Okay. We're playing Michael Myers. That's fair. Just a little more ammo. Would have been great. Right at about that time. Alright, looks like a thing here. Nice. Open this gate for us. And spawn in more guys. Fun, fun. Stand up. Sit down. Well, close quarters there. Okay. Bad boy.
Probably won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Okay, that looks to be... Actually, I'm on the wrong mission to see what that looks to be. We do want to investigate the training course. Let me just switch this back. Yes, perfect. So we got both the coolant pumps and the power back online. Looks like there's some places to search around up there. Again, maybe when we get higher jump abilities. Get to that catwalk, say. So where is the training course? We want to make sure we don't miss it. At least we have good water level. Now that we cleared that clog. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. I'm assuming it's Strip Tetris. Hazard owes me $20. Arish, still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson was suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. So many aces in his sleeves. How did he fit them? Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's ooh, okay, hold on. Hepstunstall's turn. Wow, what a name. I saw you floating in here earlier. You can't fool me with your standing still. Back out the door like a coward! Yeah! That's the strategy that works. Aw, you countertop. You son of a control console. Let's get it cleaned up in here. Just a spoonful of cleansing makes the oldest house go smooth. The oldest house go smooth.
To protect them. Forces contain
Oh, hey, Trench.
a lockdown.
Zachariah.
Only be lifted by a directorial override.
Well, let's do it. Oh, no, it's not. It's not one of those situations. I'm sorry. I thought I needed to... Never mind. Directorial override. I tried to say override and lockdown lifted. 3 words in one. No. Directorial override accepted. Lockdown lifted.
That's it.
Speak with Emily.
The
Ah,
center
my
should be open
favorite
now.
mission objective.
I think it's time I told
I'm not
them
shy to
why
tell
I'm
you,
here.
I'm developing
I'll
a little
risk it.
crush on Emily.
You two should get to know each other.
It's plain to see that her and Jesse should end up together. One day. When the work is done. Sector elevator, alright. Back to the janitor's office. They're giving you one more chance to hit up your level 2 clearance. Good for them. I think we're just going back that way. 'Cause this is the way we went through originally. Much cleaner looking now. We'll hop up and give Emily a quick talking to. She knows what she did. Alright, we can now get to all of the available sectors. All of the currently available sectors, at least. Let me give a quick look before we go completely out of the maintenance hub to this. I didn't see the door I was expecting to. Is it in maintenance? The map. There it is. I've forgotten the button. Okay. So perhaps stairs. I'm not seeing where the stairs are in this elevator here, but alright. I'll trust you. I guess there. Leading to there, which I have not yet opened. So let's see if there's another way around. Perhaps inside the power plant here? Let's go back out to that section. We'll catch the fast travel. I can go down here now. So sorry, getting my bearings again. This place is designed quite intentionally to confuse you. So this would be inside the power plant. I would go across and try to make it onto the lower level there. Let's give it a shot. I guess it might be higher than I think, too. It might not be lower. But I thought how it worked was the darker the color, the lower it is. So I'm hoping there might be a way through here. Central maintenance. I think that's where it is. Should be on the right track. There you go. Helps when you actually pick something up with your mind. Instead of just imagining. Alright, we'll see if we can tackle one more OOP here before the maintenance sector is done. There's this, just hideous primal urge that comes over me anytime I see a larger bathroom like this with its stalls all intact. I have the desperate urge to just go into one of them and then just dash clear through. And that's not helpful. That's just making Artie's job more difficult. Yet, I really want to do it every time. I'm sorry, Artie. Okay, let's clear these out. Yucky. What are you doing in here? Get... Aww. Alright, so here's the actual sector elevator. Artie let us go down a shortcut to the maintenance sector because we couldn't actually arrive here. But now we can. Thresholds. Oh, do tell. Examination of paranatural topics. Thresholds. Summary. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions, vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a... Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. That's interesting. Some believe our collection of altered materials, affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift again. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality entirely. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes headaches and nausea in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Good to see you there. So sorry if I was late in seeing your leaving message. Nice to see you. You'll be streaming Peter's narration of Control, inexplicably and mysteriously. I hope it goes well. I'll try to send the folks here over to the No Sleep channel when I'm done, which should be soon. We'll try to get this safe first. Thank you for your time. Alright. Yes, we finished reading that. Just checking. So that's the field training we're going to... What's over here? Black Rock Processing. I think we'll have to come back here later, but let's take a quick peek. Yes, clearance level 4. A bit later. We can, however, smash through the glass and make ourselves feel more powerful. Are you ready? Yay! I feel so powerful right now. Alright. I guess it is letting us go through the fire break. I didn't expect that to unlock. However, I don't think I want to just yet. It's probably a bit advanced for me right now. We'll be back here for sure. Tennyson report. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and god damn it, he wants to know which pen. Whoever did is gonna get crucified. I probably shouldn't have added that swear. Now it's a little bit... I'm sorry. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. I mean, not even mentioning the ghosts. Alright, we'll be back. Turbine room. Stay frosty. Is that appropriate to say? Field training. We're gonna get you safe. Sounds like a nice thing to threaten someone with, but it's really just an actual threat to the safe. The field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this, if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Oh, I can't wait to hear it then. If Randall is this upset, it's sure to be hilariously awkward. So many yoga mats. It's hard to donk something with one of those effectively. Alright, complete the training course in the retired time.
I just read this?
The required.
Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or...?
I always did love ops courses.
I'd be upset too, Randall. I'm sorry. No, we get it now. We're sorry. Please do go to HR if need be. Alright. So this button will start it, and then start that way. This must be where we come out afterwards. Here we go.
Get ready, Ranger. Course
I'm ready.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I'm gonna pretend it's just like that MIB training course. Shoot the little girl with the physics textbooks. Those textbooks are way too advanced for you, little girl. What are you doing?
45 seconds remaining.
Alright, shouldn't have used that one. Where's another? There we go. Please, if I ask nicely, will you...
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds remaining. What a shame.
15 seconds remaining.
That wasn't a core. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Course failed.
Course failed. Oh, I thought I had 5 seconds remaining. Fine. We'll go one more time.
Get
I
ready,
won't
Ranger. Course starting in 5,
shoot the
4,
ones that I can
3, 2,
telekinesis.
1.
I think that's what I wasted most of my time on. Like that, all over again.
45 seconds remaining.
And grab it. No! It's way off.
30 seconds remaining.
I was totally expecting that to work, but it didn't. Why is it always grabbing me something I don't want? That's where I lose all the time, having to wait for it to recharge.
Five seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Course complete.
Guessing this isn't you.
That's why I lost time last time, because I still had to get into this secondary door.
It's protecting itself.
Alright. It's like not a complicated obstacle course, but it's one of those things. The copies have been given weapons, projectiles. Shield yourself to pass or level up. It's one of those things that it's like not a difficult course, but as soon as they give you the time pressure, it becomes, a difficult course. Now just calm down. There's no point in that. The other button will serve me better. I'm safe while I'm close to their feet here. Ah ha ha. So safe and lovely. They don't seem to be shooting at me at all, so it would be safe regardless. Claim ownership of the safe. Yes. A good defense. Stay out of field training. Okay, now we just have to get back to the executive tractor. I clearly need to go sleep. I have been using my lips for too long. Let's go back to the executive sector, not the tractor, and speak with Emily. We should be able to use the main elevator now as well. Lovely. We have to run back to Ahti's office at some point, because now that we finished his burn the trash mission, he should have like 3 more for us. We will definitely go find them. I could also try to clear killing enemies in the executive sector real quick, but they might not spawn on us. Maybe too much trouble. But I still have like one of these countermeasures for killing in the executive sector, and we haven't been here previously. There's our first reward, hooray. We should be able to hold another active one. I don't have spin, I don't have charge. I don't have pierce, and I don't have charge, so we'll just let them sit. Alright. I now have Shield, a new column unlocked, as well as Shield Barrage and Shield Rush. Those could be interesting. I think there's some achievements tied to those. So the earlier we could get them, the better. However, I'm going to need some more energy. That's what I'm mostly concerned with. And then let's use one last point for melee damage. Or should I save it? I'll save it. Melee damage is something you can get at the end, and it really doesn't matter. So, alright. I can perhaps unlock one of these. Construct Spin or Shatter. It's like a shotgun. This is like a SMG, effectively. Whereas this is a basic pistol. Let's do it. We'll get Spin. Alright.
What about the plan?
And then executive sector using Spin. Let's try this. That should be active. I'll need to remember how to switch it. Weapon armor damage. Spin grouping efficiency. It would be nice to have something specific to Spin. 13% versus 15%, sure. Okay. I'm going to start deconstructing level 1 things here, at least until we have some more slots available. Energy boost, launch efficiency. Let's do that. Don't really have anything better there.
Power plant is largely
okay.
residential. No use guessing the
I
hisses
think I need to get up to the second level to get out. Let's go. Be right back, Emily. Sorry to leave you in the cold, cold conference room alone. Scared. I don't think this is the right way. I think this is a dead end. But it will become important later. Oh, you can practically smell Martin Hatch hovering in the corners. How dare you? Smoky Western blend. There's a little thing here. Let's try to get in closer. There's a potential reference in one of these cigarette machines. I forget if it's in every one. Smoky Western blend. Just smokes, yo. Schwarzy hand. Holy smokes. Pain. That's a good one. A Max Payne reference in there. Black Pyramid cigarettes. That doesn't sound healthy. Also, Dude Bro, Super Dude Bro Deluxe. I wouldn't put that in your mouth. If you could help it, I really wouldn't. So I don't know if it's a different machine or if it's these Jack's Choice and it's just too small for me to see. Maybe I can zoom in somehow? No? Seemingly not. I think it is these Jack's Choice. It says like Riverport Tobacco just under it in very small, hard to read letters. Which I think is the only like really direct Quantum Break reference. Riverport is the city where Quantum Break takes place. So I think those are the ones. Jack's Choice, and the main character of Quantum Break was Jack Joyce. So it's rather appropriate. Alright, no documents in there. You don't want a Dude Bro in your mouth? Well, I don't mean to offend the Dude Bros. I gotta tread carefully here. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural for the oldest house to be, them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Sensual agents, I'm going to take a stab in the dark, have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Well, I could certainly see that happening. If only they weren't so sensual. There's almost certainly a body in this one. That's a big old duffel. I keep getting distracted. Sorry, I haven't looked up here before. And there's so many things to collect, but really I just want to get over to this door. Executive Affairs. X to switch weapon form. So this is spin. I'll have to kill in the executive sector with that. And I forget how many folks. However, this is one room where things can spawn, and then there's like the communications department on the other side. I was hoping we'd find some there. But we did not. No spawns. We do finally have this clearance level. Let's take a peek. Lovely office. Reel upon reel of what is it again? AWE. Ooh, we're gonna have to look at this. Yes, please. What do we got here? If only they weren't all upside down. I can make out USA, AWE. Not much. I can read it a little more clearly from back here, but then the text is too small for my ancient eyes. Headed out for dinner. So nice to see you. Hope it's a good evening for you guys there. Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret... Not the way to start. I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard Murray. Graham died doing what he loved, being devoured alive by threshold creatures and peppered with live rounds from his comrades and colleagues, in service of the country he loved. You add a little honesty to it, it starts to sound pretty bad, yeah. So, your son, we had to shoot him, and we're not sorry. I should start this again. So we could jump down here. This is the other place with perhaps spawnable guys. I was just hoping to get one of these spin kills off to test our new weapon form, is all. But I keep getting distracted with documents. That's it. Disappointment. Alright. Finally, here's some spawns. Oh yeah. That's the new weapon form. That ought to serve us well. Alright, so it's 25 kills. We may not get quite that many to spawn this time out. Can race through dead letters real quick. But if not, no worries. We'll get it eventually. Where are you? There you are. Alright, that should be 10 out of 25. That'll get us there. What is the other one? How many spin kills? Okay, I got 3 out of 10. Fine. Shouldn't have used so much telekinesis, but it's too fun to pass up. Nope, don't use the telekinesis. I say, proving it live. Okay. Quick check in here. Do pardon me 1 second. Fake planes. Oh, Xbox, why? Dear New York Tribune, airplanes are not real. No. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens, see? And the whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. And they do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. I don't know what accent that was supposed to be exactly, but there we go. Just in case. Bad, naughty wall. Sickens me to think of it. So this is getting a little long. Let's go back and speak with Emily. We'll definitely get more kills ambiently in the executive sector next time. And won't that be fun? I've already been holding you guys up for almost 100 minutes. No, don't use grip either. Switch back to spin. I know that the regular grip pistol is a naughty little temptress, but stop. Anytime now, recharge. So close. Hey, those were the lunch specials. Oh, stop hiding around corners, man. You with your constant corner hiding. That's it. I'm going to go up to the second level and teach your friend a lesson. Because of your cowardice, your friends are dead. Are you happy now? I'll just hide behind this small post until he's ready. There we go. Hey. This is finally getting us the kills we needed. Almost. One more. Are you using the restroom? That's weird. Sorry to interrupt. We must have gotten them by now. Go collect your reward. 5 out of 10? Come on. We must have gotten more than 5 out of 10. On that last little barrage there, those were all spin kills. Unless I'm very bad with the X button, which is probably the case. Could have switched back and forth to grip a couple of times. But no problem. We did get a few more, and we completed one of our countermeasures. Let's turn that in for the reward. And then I promise I'm gonna go rest my lips and stop mewaging at you. Alright. 5 more, no big deal. We'll grab those. We don't have Charge, we don't have Pierce. Nah. Those are the guys that, like, explode on you, I'm assuming? We'll come back around to that. Emily, we've made you wait for us long enough. Back to the boardroom, and this will be our last little conversation. Thank you very much for your time.
Emily.
It's so fun to adventure with you. Emily Pope.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
Tell her everything. Be honest with Emily.
Completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found
He's
an
cute.
old slide
You'd like him.
projector in
It's not
Ordinary's
important.
landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened.
Oh, God, they were so bad.
That's all she
You'll
gets.
see. We'll read about it later.
The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
Hey,
We
you.
managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone.
Even though countless neighborhood children
After that,
had...
your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
That's just how it seems.
Yes.
No.
You
Don't
covered
blame
it up.
yourself for this, Jesse. Don't
No
blame
one
yourself.
believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
Oops.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Oh, she's
How
lovely.
did you get along?
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star.
Yeah, you got it, Emily.
Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production.
Your test
after this
results
first
are in.
attempt.
Wow.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
I do love the research sector. You can still sense
Marshall
the
is the
presence
next
of
step.
Darling.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
I feel
We
it.
take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Anytime, day or night, Auntie. You just have to ask. Looks like we got a quick hotline call. Let's catch up on that. Internal lockdown and the hiss. Alright, this one first.
So
Thank you guys again for your time. These will be our last little visions here.
Responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the Director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major...
How does he know about my withered old hands?
A lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Alright, and one from the board. The hiss, the spread, is searching for transmissions or speakers to corrupt chaos. The astral plane is a conflux, a switchboard. The hiss will come for us. The hiss will come for all. You must stop them. You must shut up them. Okay, I'll try to shut up them. Thank you for your time, Emily. I love you. Bye for now. We'll be back here in the executive sector to pop off a few more spin kills and then rush our sweet selves off to the research sector. There's gonna be so many live action videos of Dr. Casper Darling. Do not miss it. He is a little peach, just ripe for the plucking. It's gonna be a good time. We still haven't unlocked any new outfits, have we? I don't believe so. Boring, but we'll get around to it. Thank you for watching me change. Sorry about that. Alright, I'll see you guys soonish here. Let's see if we can catch a quick photo mode exit. Oh yes, oh this will be quite picturesque. It has been an absolute pleasure playing for you and adventuring with you in the maintenance sector of the FPC. We'll be back to see what the giant sentient pyramid that contains an entity or entities wants from us next time. Looking forward to it. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for humoring me, and have a lovely Saturday evening. Love to you all. Bye for now.